1111 June 11, 2025. Right now marks 1068 hours of progress on the Global Harvest simulation. Currently some code has been added to rotate the camera in 3D, and it is actually the camera rotating even though it looks like the object itself is rotating. And this can be made apparent by changing the object's translation along a certain axis. And it's easy to see now that it's actually the camera moving, as these values here show the object's position, and that isn't being updated each frame, as that bit of code that was governing the object rotating was commented out, and so it's the camera. And this was done not by actually adding code, but just using the same routines that create a rotation matrix for the 3D objects and applying those to the camera's view matrix. And so this works for all the axes currently in either direction, if it's positive or negative. And so to make that easier to really demonstrate, moving that seems to sort of show the object is stuck in place, but the camera is swirling around now. And that also works on the z-axis as well. So increasing the rotation of it will have an effect on it. And that isn't just in the positive direction for rotation, but it also works for a negative direction. So a scene here that's rotating a certain way, that may actually be easier to see on the Y, since that can sort of tell if it's going in a certain direction. So yeah, that's sort of going towards the left, and changing that should make it go towards the right. So yes, now that is moving in the opposite direction, and scale is working, and the FOV still works, and all of the other stuff still works. And this is really good, as it's a custom 3D math library that was also lately integrated with some of the matrix and vector code from a 3D physics book. And the intention is to, now that it's confirmed that the camera and other math behind this is working, is to implement some of the logic from the 3D physics book, such as the quaternions, and learning how to do rotations with those. So rotations for the camera and object are working perfectly, and just as a demonstration to comment that out, and so that the camera stops rotating, that should be apparent. Yeah, so nothing is rotating, and then just to have the object updating again. Perhaps that function should actually have its name changed, if that is even the right one. Well, that doesn't appear to be the right function. Perhaps this one of those governs the rotation of the object. Yeah, so now the object is rotating again, and the math is working correctly, which is nice to see. Rotations for objects, and now rotating the camera has been figured out, so that is good for the moment.